Good morning, everyone. How did the trading bot fare this week? It's another Friday. We will be looking at the progress of our trading bot. I don't have good news. So let's dive right into it. On the way in, hit the like, subscribe, and welcome. Now, first of all, as you can see, I made all of this a little bit more interesting to look at. So here we go. Starting off the Friday readout, we are now at $125. So we went down $2. Now, the account equity ended the period with profit and loss at 0.0%. Now, the reason for that is that the bot just faked trades last week and put them into my history, which I then read. It didn't actually open or close any trades. The reason for that is because the interactive broker, which I use for this, declined my trades. It's simply because the budget I used is too small. So I uploaded, what was it, $128 US dollars, just to test it out. Will the stop loss work, etc. So in theory, the bot did identify signals. It did identify where to buy, where to sell, but it didn't happen. So we had to make some changes, implement the buy order control, so that if something is bought, it doesn't just create a fake review of that, right? Or entry. So what we discovered, the bot live trades were never real. Fill confirmation is now mandatory, as mentioned. Whole shares only in a universe the account can afford. So I was trying to trade fractional shares, but Interactive Broker apparently doesn't allow that anymore. So that's something then I had to I now have to live with the decision. Do I wait for gold to get over its 200 to signal the bot and buy, just so that I can check it, right? Or do I just upload more money into the account? And I think I will bypass the signal of gold to just fill an order, even though now it's below the 200 days, so it goes against the strategy. But I think it's fine with a little bit of money like this. It would feel like $90 or something just to test it out. Will a stop loss work? I think that's my main concern, that the preservation of capital is confirmed. Now, moving down, the bot also crashed every night. So I had to relog in the bot every single night, which was very annoying. But that was fixed. The bear market shorting. I came up with a new strategy because we're not in a bear market, but we're in a downwards trend. I think that's what this brief is trying to tell us, where I want to short the market as well, so we can profit from it going up and from it going down. But Interactive Brokers only allows that at a minimum of 2,000 US dollars on the account. So I guess that's what we gotta aim for. Now, today, within the US opening times, I will force the bot to buy something. Gold is the only asset I can buy, in fact, because we found a gold index trading at $90 or something. So I don't have to buy it for 4,000 or whatever it's at now. All right. So then once we get a little bit of money also at this 2,500 line, I think I will introduce the bot to Kraken, which is where I trade cryptos, and I will introduce a little bit of Bitcoin trading to the account as well. And because of all this login hassle that I had, I also decided to just have something watch, did something log out or something, and I get an email notification so that I know, okay, I need to log in the bot. So what the bot is watching this week, or what did it watch this week? The gold, as mentioned, is below the 200 days, so it will buy at 93 USD. Nasdaq buys above 307, and S&P buys above 759. So because they're downwards trending, we need to see a reversal in trend. Now, with Trump announcing that they're not going to bomb Iran or whatever is going on, we might see a reversal here. Also, oil dropped a little bit, which is a good indication. Anyways, so this is a little bit of an irrelevant currently because there was no trades, but buy and hold. If we just bought and hold gold, we'd be down today. We didn't buy, so we didn't lose. But on the other hand, if we would have bought Nasdaq, we would have made a profit if the bot would have bought all these entries, even though the Nasdaq went down. It did recover a little bit. Right. So the main lesson this week is that execution truth matters more than backtest beauty. A strategy only exists where the broker confirms fills. So treating unfilled or phantom orders as real performance can corrupt both the track record and the research. So if you guys ever built a bot, you need to make sure that there is this verification and confirmation of trades that actually happen, right? So it doesn't make up anything. Even though I thought I had put in these rules, but there you go. Apparently I didn't. Right. And then, of course, watching the trend. Now, it is Friday again. Collectibles are an asset too, right? An investment. So every Friday, we step away from the digital and we open a Pokemon pack. Now, I have implemented something new, which I want to see if that worked. We did open a pack last. Let me just put that here. We did open a pack last week. And what happened is that because I'm new to this, I had zero idea if there's any worth to these cards which I opened. So every Friday we'll look at last week's card because I built a MyGPT which analyzes them. It gives me exactly where it gets the numbers from, etc., of the estimated value with a confidence level, etc. And we can see that we didn't pull anything off value. This is the picture from last week that I uploaded. Just so you know, so because this GPT, it takes a couple of minutes to analyze everything. We'll just look at it from last week. Now, here, new pack. Oh, and I did buy a binder, so we'll be able to put these into binders as well. And now if anyone can tell me in the comment section, because right, there's always a card like this. I have no clue what that does. Redeem something. All right, anyways. Okay. Okay. See, Hunter. People down, all right. Now, I don't expect these cards to have much value anyways, because we are buying perfect order just to get into it. Hopefully, the hype around perfect order will... oh, I see something shiny in the back here. Will change a little bit? What's this? Now, I don't know. It looks fancy. So, energy card, another energy card. All right. So, going back to our readout. I wish everyone a lovely Friday and a weekend, of course. Just before you leave, this is for educational purposes only. This is not financial advice. This is my trading journey. And I record what struggles I go through so you guys can learn from that. I'm not telling you to copy me. Do your own research. Okay, and with that, have a lovely weekend and see you on Monday when we look at the macros of the next week.